Welcome along, fellow time travelers. This is Scott Cardinal, and in this micro lesson, we're going to travel back in time to check out 9 Madryn Street. As you know by now, the reason for micro lessons such as this is to celebrate the homes, gardens, and workspaces of creative people throughout history. It's also meant to help people understand what the architectural and design elements are when they look at buildings. Also, in my opinion, studying architecture and design can help people increase their powers of observation that could be used in other areas of their lives. So, let's get rolling. On July 7, 1940, Richard Starkey was born at 9 Madryn Street in the Liverpool district known as the Dingle. His parents, Richard and Elsie, rented the house for 10 shillings a week. Unfortunately, his parents separated when he was only 3 years old, so Elsie and her son moved to the smaller, less expensive, 2-up, 2-down house at 10 Admiral Grove. 9 Madryn Street is situated off of High Park Street in Liverpool. The area is referred to as the Welsh Streets, and that's because they consist of a group of late 19th century Victorian terrace streets that were built by Welsh workers in order to house migrants from Wales who were seeking work. And so the streets were named after Welsh villages and valleys and towns and landmarks. The house is a 6-minute walk to Prince's Park, which is 110 acres, and it was named for the newborn Edward, Prince of Wales, and opened in 1842. As you can see, number 9 is located close to mid-block with a facade of reddish-brown bricks laid up in common bond. There is one window on the ground floor and one on the top floor, and there's a single door under a round-headed entry. There really isn't too much to say about the outside, and I have no idea what the inside looks like, so as far as recent history, in 2010, it was announced that the Madryn Street birthplace of Ringo Starr, along with many other buildings, were to be demolished. And a lot of people really freaked out about this, and so some local groups called for its preservation. In the meanwhile, Ringo's childhood home was boarded up in order to prevent relic hunters from stealing bricks. There was then an online petition demanding that the house be preserved by the National Trust, and it collected nearly 4,000 signatures. At one point, there were plans to dismantle the house, brick by brick, and rebuild it at a Liverpool museum. And that was contradicting the Liverpool Council's earlier claim that the house really had no historic value. And Ringo Starr wasn't really thrilled with the idea either. He said it was not worth taking the house down simply to rebuild it elsewhere, as it would then not be his birthplace. The good news is that in 2012, it was confirmed that the house would be saved from demolition. And in January of 2013, it was announced that local residents had backed a development plan that would include a restoration of number 9 Madryn Street. Interestingly, by 2014, the value of the derelict house had fallen to just £525, having been valued around £60,000 just the year before. But that was just kind of a deal that they made with the company that was going to be refurbishing it. And then that was done so, along with the surrounding houses and surrounding streets. And so this concludes this micro lesson about 9 Madryn Street. If you want to support my research, please do me a favor and check out my website, audibleadventures.com. That website also has a page with links to all of my books. You could also download the Audible Adventures app for iPhone and Android. In the description below is a link if you want to make a donation to support my research and productions. There's also a link to one of my sponsors, so please go ahead and click on that and check them out. If you have any thoughts about this subject matter, please put them in the comments below and share what's on your mind. If you enjoyed this video, please share it, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I wish you safe travels on all your journeys.